What is up, legends? We are back with some more Outerplane. All right, so we're at account level 20 now, and we have more things unlocked, and that's what the basis of this video is. We just want to show all the stuff that is unlocked. Now, the cool thing is they give you a good opportunity to get a lot of characters. You see, this one is basically based off of Snow, like I showed you last time. The last one was Ava, and this one is Snow, as you guys can see right here. And then you have a brief interlude, which is, I believe that looks like Rona right there, but I could be mistaken. We also unlock the ability to dismantle and get reforge equipment. So if I dismantle this, you see, I'm gonna get back the stuff that I actually leveled, which is actually really good. And you also get reforge materials right here, plus the coin and everything else. So we're gonna reforge all of this stuff. And you get according to whatever level the stuff is. So all of this right here, I don't need any of this because I can just refarm it again if I want to. And then we got some red reforge right here as well. So that's all we're gonna do right here. We're just gonna do that. Dismantle. Nice, got that good stuff. We did unlock arena. We're gonna do that at the end. And if we go into base, like I told you guys before, I had a little bit of a spoiler because somebody told me this, but Kate's workshop is how you make the gear. So this was the main and most important thing I really wanted to know in this game, how easy this was going to be. And I'm here to tell you that it's actually really easy now. It's like they learned their lesson. I don't know why this is not in Epic 7. The ease of it. I'm not even, the stuff is in Epic 7, but it's still limited how you can make gear. It's not so much like that in this game. So all you really have to do is farm the boss fights, and the boss fights are two different types. The boss fights are either armor and just the boss fight. The main first boss fight is like armor, and the secondary boss fight is weapons and accessories, and that's what's here. And it's according to whatever you actually have done. It's like we have weapons on this side, and then we have accessories on this side. And the level of bosses determine the level of weapons and armor that you can actually make. So heading back up, did I do Chimera? Which one did I do? Or is it Guardian? Actually, let me go look real quick. Maybe I didn't do a high enough tier for that. All right, I've been doing Guardian. So Guardian, we have down to stage 4. Right here, stage 4. I could probably do this because you see my my team power is actually pretty good. I'm actually stronger than this. Let's take her out. You guys can see, we're using Marion, but when I need to actually use a striker, I use Lynn. So like I said, I could probably do that, but we're not going to worry about that too much right now. Back over here in base, because this is really important, because I know this is a major source of contention for a lot of people on Epic 7, is the gear wise. And again, super easy to just go in and farm. And one of the things I suggest you early in this game, especially depending on how it works in global, is sacrifice one summon currency on your stamina. And the reason why I'm telling you to do that is because that's going to allow you to farm and get gear easily. Like, you just get gear and be able to gear out yourself and you don't have to actually level all the gear. You just need to get gear. You get 3 and 4 star gear relatively easy if you just go ahead and farm, which allows you to do harder stages and the hunts slash I guess in this one is called investigations. So that allows you to go further, get better gear, get 3 and 4 star gear, and get a chance to actually get red 3 and 4 star gear, which is obviously the best that you can get right now, and keep pushing yourself further and further in content. That's why you see my power the way it is right now. It's really simple and easy to do if you know to go and actually do that. The game doesn't tell you to actually go and do that. The game will tell you, hey, go over here and do that, but it doesn't actually tell you, hey, you should be like focus a little bit of your currency on that and not on summoning early And just one summon. You just need one summon of currency because you can buy stamina every day, and you buy stamina like 2 or 3 times. With the that 1,500 currency, just keep that off to the side. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it for you, especially if you're free to play. You're gonna have a really strong account early and be able to do everything in this game. Because I could do everything. Obviously I'm not spending anything because this is beta, and I just unlock everything. I just steamroll through the game. It's really easy. So with that said, make some gear, see what happens. Okay, so we ended up with a blue thing right there, but this is trash, and this is trash, so dismantled. And we can keep this because that's relatively useful. So I could dismantle that too, I don't need that. And then you head back in. So you can just basically go ahead through and do all the gear. So you want to get more. Again, this is only 1 star because that's only what we farmed right now. Her shaking motion is crazy, and as you can see, I can tell you that I've been doing this a lot to test it. I wasted at least like 500k of gold to see what would happen with doing all this, and I got a lot of red gear, and it just is, it's relatively easy. All you have to do is just get strong enough and push through the stars, and you'll be fine. And you can just do that with all the stuff, like if you need gear and everything else. Again, what you're going to want to do at the end of the day is look at what you can actually get. As you can see right here, we can, grant a barrier to allies when attacking with a single target. You can make some really interesting builds. Like if you have a tank and the tank doesn't have something that can kind of like put shit through. Now you see like Defender increases damage portion of the caster's lost health. So again, that's something good for like power stance and stuff like that. The resonance right there, right, for a medic, that's amazing. Like, so any medic user, even if they don't have the ability to put a barrier out there, you can give them the ability to put a barrier out there by simply just making a weapon or accessory to go ahead and actually do that. When you go on the accessory side, you can see what else you can get right here too. Increases the effectiveness proportions of health for caution with Defender. So that's good as well. Celerity, caster receive portion of damage suffered by allies, which is also pretty interesting for Striker, which makes you kind of like, that's one of the cards that we used to see a lot in PvP, where you would redirect damage for your team to one character that's pretty tanky, and you would stack health in that character or defense, so they don't take that much damage, and the rest of your team takes less damage. That's good to negate burst teams. Ranger recovers health when evade and attack. It depends on how good evade is in this game. Mage increase attack at the start of a turn, which is actually pretty nice, and you can actually go further and you see that stuff actually increases. Like you can make Striker, you can make something really interesting with Striker. You can make them bruisers, which is kind of lit. You can get reincarnation from the medic. Mage can get critical chance at the start of a turn. Like some really interesting stuff. We'll go over to accessories. Right here, increase the critical damage over time. Caster's debuff. Striker freezes attack. Combine. This is the same thing over here for Gleason. Let's go over here to this one. All right. This one, increased penetration. Striker counterattacks when the ally is counter. I'm putting that on Striker. Like, bruh, I'm definitely putting that on Striker when I use a Striker. I might not even use a tank, but because it seems like Striker might be more interesting to use in the tank slot than the tanks are, if we're being for real. Because if you could put counterattack on with the ability to freeze them, because it freezes OP, because when you're frozen for that round. Like even if you get attacked, that's it. You're just still stuck frozen. So I might actually use Striker over my actual tank. So sorry, MC. Unless I could change you to a striker, you're probably gonna get removed, sir. But yeah. So all of that is actually interesting. The gear system, and you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I'm about to blow your mind. You know what this system is? This is the better version of what Exos stole from Epic 7, and they stole it back in Outerplane. And I was telling somebody this earlier, because this is the stuff that you can do in Exos Heroes right now, and they legit stole it back in Outerplane, which I find hilarious. It's, hey, Exos did it, so take it back, Smilegate. Like, why don't you do this shit in Epic 7? Do it in Epic 7 now, like next update. There ain't no reason why you can't put this stuff in Epic 7. Epic 7 be lit. I'll be right back up in Epic 7 with my legacy account. I'll be right back up in that joint. Like, do this in Epic 7. Stop talking. Oh my god. Alright, so Arena. I find it hilarious that is what happened. They just legit took it back. They said, you know what? Y'all took our stuff, we taking it back. This look familiar. It's literally like the same scene. The reason why I use this character is she curses D-Bus and does a lot of damage when she does it, and it's an AoE, and she defense breaks, which is amazingly crazy. I have a speed set on my redheaded waifu, forget her name, and she automatically is gonna go first unless people are faster than me, and then she buffs everybody else with follows with Marion, who basically burns everybody, and it's pretty OP. The way that this PvP works, this is all like bots right now, but you see the power is going up as I push through. I so want that that blonde girl in the back. No, she's in the front. Like, she is amazing looking. She looks like Estef, but a blonde. Like, give me immediately. But yeah, I'm taking out MC. As soon as I get the gear, I'm putting Lennon as the tank slot, and then giving her all of the tank stuff that Striker has. That's infinitely more better. And then I'm actually gonna have to change Marion to somebody else, but there's other classes and other characters that actually can defense break too. Defense break is really like strong and key in this game. So you also have the shop, and in the shop right here, you can actually get, you know, goodies, EXP stuff, limit break stuff, and pieces of characters. Got Edith, Peskif, Sophia, and Dolly. Have the pieces shop right here. We have a lot of pieces that we can actually snatch. I got a bunch of summon stuff that I can use to actually limit break characters and stuff like that. I just haven't figured out what I want to do yet. Time is running out though, because we don't have this forever. I'm having a lot of fun in this game. Just want to point out the gear system alone is why I'm going to play, because the gear system is amazingly good. That's just good all the way around. And I think the other thing that we are going to talk about is this. Now, this is interesting because it is a roguelite type of system, and what eventually happens, or what happens, these runes are already in progress, you give up, start over. No. Yeah, just start over. Yeah. So what you do here is you have choices that you can make, and you can get buffs. Yeah, get the story out of here. And you can go certain areas, and things are gonna happen. We don't want to move just yet. Okay, so we're gonna have choices of 3 portals, so I'll take this one first then. Damn. Gets attacked by all enemies in an elemental disadvantage. Well, that sucks. You get buffs too, but that could happen. You have to overcome it. But you can end up getting a buff that literally negates that, so you have to waste one of your buffs to get rid of that, like the frailty. Alright, use debuff. Cool. Alright. See, we get any buff for this? We do. Increase evasion, increase critical chance. Critical chance. I have a buff for that, but that's, you get it all the time now. Nice. Okay, we got 3 fights. And I think you guys get the gist of how this rolls. And like I said, I'm gonna be taking MC out, putting Lynn in that slot, and I'm gonna have to change Marion to somebody else who also defense break, since that's important. Or I can put Rona in, because you get Rona free basically, and Rona defense breaks. And then but then I can't use Lynn. Oh boy. Lynn actually is a really good character. That's why I'm trying to get her back in. Alright, so has a 50% chance to inflict decreased defense only for 1 turn. Oh, that's amazing. Increases elemental advantage damage when applied to both allies. This is amazing right here. So you literally seeing like this game is like, and is it funny to keep saying this and harping on this? This is like making up for all the mistakes that Epic 7 had. Like they just literally just fixed everything that was wrong in Epic 7. Like, you know what? Everything that they come up, which makes me understand that they know what the hell is wrong with that game, and they just don't fix it. Because this is the same company. This is the same devs. How do you do everything right in this game and don't do it in that one? When you literally had people like me saying it from like 4 years ago. When y'all people you got mad at me in the Epic 7 community because I kept harping on that. It's like the company just, they know, they 100% know, they're just not doing it. Which is why I was like, I'm done. Y'all good. I'm not playing this no more, because I'm not gonna have a company sit there and know that they're doing wrong and just keep doing it. And then they come out with this game and literally everything that they were doing wrong in Epic 7. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do it right over here. Okay, Smilegate. That's okay. That's okay. Increases damage by 50% when the enemy is burned. I don't have anybody to burn. Mage. I do have a mage. Deals 5% of the target's max health as fixed damage when the selected target has an element. That's, we'll do this one, mage. That the first one is good, but the problem with that is also you want to fight monsters as much as possible, by the way, because you just get buffs to fight monsters. The problem with the other one is you don't always have an elemental advantage. So I go for universal power-ups. And you got buffed by 80%, so let's see how much damage this does. Not a lot. Oh, actually, I was at disadvantage. Elemental disadvantage. They dead anyway. Valentine is like the MVP period. She's just the GOAT. What buff I get? Alright, has 50% chance to grant 5 combo points at the start of a turn. That's lit. Has a 40% chance to inflict bleeding for 2 turns when a single target. That's lit too. Vantage Smite deals 10% of fixed damage. Okay. All of this is situational, but we're gonna go with this. Valentine is hurt, obviously. You do get things where you can actually heal. Increase critical damage. Critical damage. Because we already got the crit buff. You can also go and explore everything. Even though I'm doing there, we got a heal. There we go. Let's go down this. Really? Go down this time. No. No comment. By the way, the longer you sit in here, the more that's gonna happen. You gonna mess up a whole bunch of people, yep. I don't have any buffs to the tank. Alright, what buff we get this time? Alright, so 30% chance to inflict frozen for the turns when a single target. That's actually really good, but this one has a 100% chance to heal 20% when a selected target has an elemental disadvantage. This is actually kind of good. Ranger though, 180% damage, yo. That's just a raw. Oh man, all of this is good. But being that she attacks first, and all of the buffs that she has, this hurts, yo. Alright. Alright. You guys know I like Roguelite. So, this is like, the fact that this game even has stuff cool like this in it. Oh, we can get our health back. That's cool. Increases fire element. That's good. We got 2 fire elements. You have reached the maximum artifacts you own. You can exchange the current artifacts of doing. I want to change this one. Alright, let's go mid this time. And you see the monsters are getting stronger and stronger, but so are we. Alright, let's see how much you're gonna do, Valentine. Same element too. Damn! I chose right. I chose right, yeah. Yo, I chose right. She said die. Has 70% chance to grant AP. Has a are any of these gonna be buffs or whatever I'm doing? Nah. I can't get a new one anyway. Oh, this is the boss. Okay. Are you gonna one-shot him? That was about to happen? Let's see. No, half health though. Now he about to be cursed. Oh, he dead. He dead before he even got a chance to do anything.
봤지? 난 이기는 게임만 한다고.
What you can do, Smilegate, is give us select summon. Barrier actually looks amazing. Has a 50% increase. Nah. Alright, so what I want to get rid of here. I'm gonna get rid of this. No, I'm not. Where the crit buff at? Because we already got Valentine actually crit buff. Nice. Alright, so these are special relics, and I don't think I actually showed you what special relics are, but you can actually put them in the 7th and 8th slot in your gear. All rare treasure chests have been discovered. You can challenge again after the search is over. In search. Ending the search will delete all progress. Do you want to... Continue search is going to... make you be, yeah, that makes me allowed to come back, so I can actually enter again. That's what I want to do. I want to go back and get the other stuff. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna try it again because the game kicked me out. So you know, it's new game bugs. So you head down to charms. We just picked up a charm, so you can see that we can put any of these things in, and they give additional bonuses on top. So remember I said you can make characters have like certain type of builds. You can really come up with some interesting stuff. So when you look at charm right here, you see that you can actually put team crit chance up on that, and I can equip that for her, and she gains 15 points of action when attacking all enemies, which she does quite a bit. I can put that on her. This one right here is team effective resistance, 50% chance to gain chain points at the start. This one is team defense right here. This one is team evasion, and this one is team attack. So you can put these on characters. You can see, and you can put the gems on. So say we're gonna throw defense on him. Okay, so now that's now on him. You can only put gems on, and that's it. I don't have any gems yet because I haven't unlocked that. And we'll put team crit. Actually, I'm about to change her, so maybe not. Let's put team crit on you. And then she gets 15 action points when attacking all enemies. And you see she attacks all enemies a lot, so that's good to be put on her. I'm probably going to have to change this because we're going to end up taking him out for a bruiser. And then I have to figure out if I want to use Miss Lynn or Miss Rona, who is a free character, but Miss Rona is kind of special. She's gonna do 2 damage on her. Just on her normal, it's gonna hit 2 enemies. She hits all enemies with this, and it's according to her health. So again, like, she's literally supposed to be a tank. And then right here, she damages all enemies and has a chance to reduce defense by 2 turns as well. So she does it to everybody. Crazy. And it reduces defense by 50%. So we're probably gonna use her, which again leaves Lynn kind of like out in the cold. But keep in mind that even when I do this, there's going to be fights where they want you to use a defender anyway. So you're going to have to change and mix and match and all that type of stuff. But I'm probably going to use Rona in that defender slot until they force me to use a defender. But yeah, that is all I got for you guys in this video. We will probably have more as I unlock. I know this was long, but I had a lot to actually show you guys. So be legendary and see you soon. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.